everyone. Very good afternoon to all of you. Please let me know if I'm properly audible and visible. Um, Kindly let me know in the chat if my audio and video are working fine. Sharing this um, link with some of my other students as well. Okay. Get your Anyway, so welcome to the session and meeting here after a short break. I wasn't doing well, but now I'm fine back here with our regular sessions. So, those who are not aware of the sessions, we have regular sessions which are practice sessions over here, and we have them on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Time is 1 p.m. Other 3 days, that's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we have classes on our main channel, which is CGB Mentors. Time is same. We do have an extra session at 8 p.m. on CGB Mentors, which is like a bonus session. जो practice session होता है आप लोगों के. And to those people who don't know me, my name is Niharika John Mehra. I'm your faculty of English, teaching English for more than 10 years now. So आप लोगों को बहुत सारे यूजफुल क्लासेस सेशंस यहाँ मिलेंगे. I take classes under our courses also. We have exam oriented specific courses with one-on-one mentorship, which is like a great thing that you can have. वो आपको डिटेल्स अगर चेक करनी है, डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स चेक करो. You can check out our website, our app, and you will get all the necessary details. We are going to start with a practice now, and we are going to start with a para jumble. There is your first question. There are 6 sentences. Please start arranging them. You have to arrange an answer here. Complete arrangement के बाद आपको आंसर यहाँ देना है. Can send your answers quickly. 3 minutes for this level is more than enough. I'm going to give you extra 30 seconds. Answer here is D, E, A, F, B, C. But she ignored it to avoid a C. So who is she? There is a contrast. There is also it. As the minutes ticked by, she began to get irritated. Something started here because with each cookie she took, he took one too. So he kaun hai, she kaun hai, still a lot to be understood. When the last cookie was left, now this is about specifically the last one left, she wondered what he would do. So last cookie के पहले वाली cookies की story will come first. After waiting for several hours at an airport, a woman bought a book and a bag of cookies and found a place to sit. So D is an event taking place. We know now a location, a person over there, a woman. Maybe we don't know her name, but there is a noun. So definitely D will be first. As she was engrossed in her book, she noticed that the man sitting beside her grabbed a cookie from her bag in between. Now, this is how the things began, okay? So, D and E will come together. Now, we know the characters, the scene is set. She patiently munched the cookies and watched the clock as the gutsy cookie thief diminished her stock. Okay, so this is where she is waiting and watching. But she ignored it to avoid a scene. Initially, she ignored and she waited patiently. So, A and F are gonna come together. And this is initially what happened. Initially means first this incident took place, she waited, she didn't react. Then, as the minutes ticked by, she began to get irritated. So, B will come after you talk about A and F, after the waiting period is over. Now she started getting irritated, and at last, C wala thing comes. So, since this was a story pattern, you could have easily arranged this one in 2.5 minutes, I would say. You have to do the same in your exam as well. Okay? Please understand the question, go through the instruction, and answer. We have already begun English descriptive classes for RBI Gajana. So I think we have even completed 7 sessions of practice. So we are going ahead with live practice these days, and we have already started. You can check out with the support team for more details. Okay. The answer here is A. So first of all, understand the question. So it's a very nice, a tricky twist wala question hai yahan pe. There is a word given and that word is used in three sentences. Okay. Now you have to choose the option A from ABCDE that provides synonyms or antonyms of the word in each context. Context, grammar, vocabulary, mixture of everything is given. So you need to first understand how this word is used and what's the use of meaning of this word in a particular sentence, and then from the options you need to see and check that if you get synonym or antonym, it could be any, not just one, and that one for all three, if it is true, that option is your answer. वो वाला option जिसमें तीनों जैसे स्लाइड के मीनिंग है या ऑपोजिट है उसका कॉम्बिनेशन मिलना चाहिए. ओके. हैव यू परचेस्ड आवर कोर्स गजानन? आपने कोर्स खरीदा है? इफ यू कैन लेट मी नो. The classes are going on under the offline batch, which is also available online, by the way. Live classes are going on at 8 p.m. daily. The sun was warm and he walked with a slight limp. Okay, subtle. It was not like a lot, there was not a lot of difference in the limp. The limp was little bit there. So subtle bolenge, massive nahi bolenge. Massive opposite ho sakta tha. But other words were of course not going. Gentle nahi bolenge. Faint maybe, maybe not. Though slighted by French as straighter. किसी को slight करना as a verb means to insult or belittle someone. Okay. So insult, belittle, appreciate is the opposite. Okay. Disregard maybe, but that's what is the meaning in the second one. Okay. Gabriel put the gems away and looked up to see her slight frame means slender, dubla patla. So the combination is of all the synonyms, first, second, third for the word slight, and that was your answer A. To belittle someone is of course to insult, to mark someone. Anyone who is agile is graceful. Hmm? Also, the person can be sharp, clever, agility है उसमें. तो यहाँ पे स्लाइड फ्रेम एजिलिटी को लेकर कुछ नहीं करता. इट इज नाइदर अ सिनोनिम नॉर एन एंटोनिम एंड दैट्स व्हाई वी couldn't go with option B. Paltry means small or negligible. Of course, we couldn't have gone with this one. Depliant means someone who is compliant, who is manageable, docile. आप बोलोगे तो मान जाएंगे. So pliant has nothing to do with the slight limp in the first sentence. Faint, disregarded हो सकता था. Stalwart, that means devoted, committed. So slight frame, this third word had nothing to do with this slide over here. That's why though you have two words which are synonyms or antonyms, but the third word is far far away, no relationship with the given word in question, तो वो आपका आंसर नहीं हो सकता. more than enough time given. I know the questions can be a bit tricky, but you have to be quick, okay? Quicker. Now, of course, here the answer is regiment, operation, and course. The force, it has different meanings. So, the first one, the military establishment, at the beginning was represented by a small permanent force. Military force की बात हो रही है, regiment बोल सकते हैं. You can say squad, battalion, but argument or employees नहीं. If they are not even the antonyms. Then the ruler passed a law which remained in force. Something which is in force is that is in effect. तो इफेक्ट हो जाएगा, ऑपरेशन हो जाएगा, बिजनेस पावर एंड कंट्रोल नहीं. Every act tending to force a citizen, that is to coerce, okay, maybe compel करना बोलते, पर C is out, A is out, B is out, E is out. Third तक आते आते already other options are out. So you are very sure here that the answer is D. Alleviate means to lessen something which is negative, like a pain or anything that has to be calmed down. ऐसा कोई feeling उसको alleviate करना बोलते when we lessen that kind of thing, किसी का pain or problem or something, right? So that's why you have other options eliminated. Now please remember it's not always synonym, and since the question says antonym भी हो सकता है, तो उसको भी consider करके चलना है. Answer is C, stand. My father's health is growing noticeably worse. He cannot stand, tolerate, endure, ensure, assure नहीं आ सकता, withstand maybe. He felt the need to take a stand. That means a stance. किसी चीज के लिए खड़े होना. So conclusion, reason, ना ही synonym है ना antonym. Bear maybe, but not criticism. I grabbed a hot dog at a stand. This is the cart, stall, counter, booth हो सकता था. Prison enclosure नहीं होता. So again, by the time you reach to the third word, you are very sure of your answer. ऐसा कोई इसमें other word है नहीं to explain. Now we have triple fillers, for which you have 6 words and you have to just figure out what 3 words will be used. So please go ahead and attempt this question. Coral reefs are large underwater something. We need a noun here. They are disintegrate, it is not a noun, include, not a noun, are large underwater blocks, meaning won't give you anything. They are structures that can mean something. So definitely for the first blank, we want the word structures and इसी में सारे option out हो जाते हैं. You have the fourth one as your answer. Let's check the other words also. It says the coral species that build reefs are known as hermatypic, and they extract calcium carbonate from seawater to create a hard exoskeleton. Hard, and there is one more adjective needed. So the skeleton is hard and of course durable. If it is hard, it is not easy to break. It will long last. तो यहाँ पे आपको सेकेंड वाला भी आराम से मिल जाता है. These types of coral are flexible, often resembling plants and trees, and dash species. You need another adjective. कैसे species हैं ये है species. No, sorry, not adjectives. They are such and they do something. So these types of verb are, this is your first verb, and verb second after and will be include. So they include species, and then you're talking about species which are a part of these corals. So of course, you want the second verb, not V2 form, but the verb which is next after R, and that's why include यहाँ पर आएगा. पढ़ो इसको. When Voyager 2 reached Neptune, something happened. It discovered six new moons, took the first images of the planet's rings, and noted a particular dash storm. कैसा होगा storm? Perplexed? People are perplexed. Companies, associations can be, but storm थोड़ी ना एक चीज है जो perplexed होगा. So of course out. Violent storm, and storm was something of a surprise, and it is like the speed and all the strongest. We know from the context. Second one will come. You can easily eliminate two other options. Then you can skip a little bit in between and go to this line. Astronomers called it great dark spot. They were keen to learn why the winds were so extreme. They were also dashed by another issue. So see, there is already one issue. It's troublesome. So they were perplexed because पहले से तो वो surprise थी ही. Now as a verb you can use perplex here. So by this point you know the answer is A. Voyager 2 dash that Neptunus. अभी इसने क्या करा होगा Voyager 2 ने? Voyager 2 revealed. It could exhibit also, but then हमारे पास में fourth का combination का आंसर था नहीं. So both could come here, but the option where answer can be there is A. Huh? Other words are not that tough, so I'm taking you to the next question. Answer is C. Very good. On very rare occasions, an exceptional fossil is unearthed that provides an extraordinary something. We want a noun. Extraordinary, prettily, beautifully, gaze, no. Long lasting, transient, a glimpse into something. एक झलक. So definitely answer will start with the sixth one. So two options are out. This time it is the dash preserved skull. So preserved is your adjective. Probably we can have an verb over here कि कैसे preserve करा हुआ है. So prettily or beautifully. Probably यहाँ पर some of you can use the word prettily can think, but we are not actually talking about the prettiness or the thing being beautiful. The way it was preserved, what it was fantastic. Okay, nicely done. So as an adverb, prettily doesn't fit here. तो आपके आगे के दो words और चले जाते, options तो और चले जाते हैं. Beautifully preserved, excellently preserved. This and other new fossils help answer questions which were long standing. That means they were there since years and ages, and now we get the answer. Transient, यहाँ पे एक word है which could be a new word for some of you. Anything which is transient is short lived. ठीक है, that is a time period or anything which is passing. It is going to be there for a short period of time only. Perhaps the epitome of the cute, ugly, creepy, cool divide tardi- tardigrades are dash of nature. So, what of nature? That's the question. Howing of nature, unraveling of nature, maybe deciphered names, the marvels of nature, yes, shame and encrypted. So unraveling of nature बोलेंगे, that would mean nature is now revealing itself. So आगे पढ़ के we don't see anything जो reveal होने के context में. And that's why marvels of nature. Now fourth one in the first blank is mentioned only in A and E. आगे पढ़ते हैं. So the creatures also called water bears are known as much or are known as much for their pudgy, almost comical appearance as their ability. Scientists recently dashed a key ingredient. There is an action taking place. We need a verb. So scientists ने क्या करा होगा? Scientists encrypted a key ingredient. Why would they encrypt? They would decipher, they would crack the code. That's what they're gonna do, right? Because they are the scientists. So they unveiled, they deciphered, they cracked a key ingredient that's the arsenal of superpowers. Dash how. अब कुछ करते हुए यहाँ पे हो रहा है, unravel करते हुए. Lot of times verb का ing form हम use करते हैं when we want to add more context. we want to elongate our sentence, we want to give more of a background picture, तब हम इसका use करते हैं, and that was done over here. Okay, to the next. Sentence connector. You have three options, two sentences, connect them. It's a basic sentence connector question. Answer is all of them. The key factor that is boosting the level of adoption includes rising security issues. Key factor includes issues. Second sentence is security issues are rising due to unwanted devices or unauthorized users. So, owing to unwanted devices, etc., security issues, rising security issues are included as a key factor. ऐसे करके बता सकते हो, because of का use करके बता सकते हो. Rising issues owing to unwanted devices etc. Are included as a key factor that is boosting. तो क्योंकि cause effect का relation था, तीनों ही तरीके से आप sentence को बना सकते थे. Next one. In fact, the answer was given to you in the question itself, जो due to का use हुआ था. Again, all of them. Flipkart has been around for more than 10 years and Amazon 5 years, and the government's policy is almost an afterthought. So, given how Flipkart has been already there, Amazon already, given that considering the fact this is there, the government policy is almost an afterthought. That means they are already there, government policy बाद में आई है. Owing to the fact that these two big players are already there for years, comma लगाकर second sentence बोल दोगे. Considering Flipkart has been and Amazon has been, तो second sentence comma लगा के तीनों ही तरीके से आप बोल सकते हो. Let's do this last question. is your answer. The much, yeah. The same third one नहीं होगा. So spite अपने साथ off लेता है. So this was wrong in itself in spite of the shortcomings. You could have gone that way, but ये तो अपने आप में incomplete है ना. And that's why this is out. This is out 1, 2, 3 out, of course. And there is a contrast. So the system introduced by British has many shortcomings. It had been successful. Shortcomings है तो successful कैसे है? Two things in contrast you can use despite and however. So despite its many shortcomings, comma, much reviled education system had been successful. So it की जगह आपको system का नाम लिखना होगा and first one you can go with that. However लगाना है. So first you will talk about this main clause that the education it had been successful. However, the system had many or has many shortcomings. So दोनों तरीके से जोड़ सकते हो. Third अपने आप में गलत था as an option over there. So of course first and second only. Okay, that's it for today. I have class at 8 p.m. under our course today. That's for descriptive writing for RBI. Okay, we are practicing and I'm giving one-on-one feedback. So उसको आप attend करो if you are part of that course. Otherwise यहाँ तो classes daily चल ही रही हैं. Okay. Thank you so much all of you for being here. Don't forget to like and